It's, I, I, I mean, I'll give a good example of what it is that we're discussing. I remember when we first got married, me and my wife, probably the first year or so, the way that my job was set up, I was a Cox communication technician. So my hours were crazy. I worked like 12-hour shifts. But if I had downtime, I could sneak into the barbershop and get a haircut. So I could, but so my timing, I couldn't set up an appointment. I could just sneak in when I could get in. So there was times where I left the house looking like a wolf. All right. I mean, shabby beard, everything, hair. I looked crazy leaving the house, right? But then I had downtime and I was able to sneak into the barbershop, get cleaned up, get my beard groomed, my hair cut or what have you, get a nice line and everything. And then I would come home, and my wife never noticed that I had a haircut. She would never notice that I had a haircut. Now I pay attention to detail. I see everything. I'm going to notice what's going on. So I projected that thought process on my wife, and it went for about 6 to 7 months, and I was upset. So finally, I got upset enough to say, "Hey, you know what? How can you say you love a person that when I leave the house, I look like a whole wolf, and I come back looking like a human being?" And you don't recognize that I have a haircut. And my wife, she didn't shy away from the accusation, so to speak. She said, "You know what? You're exactly right. I never noticed when you get a haircut." She said, "But I have a question that I want to ask you." I said, "What's that?" She said, "When you don't have a haircut, does sex get less?" She said, "Do I treat you any differently?"
Oh,
She said, "And when you do get a haircut, do you get more sex? Do you get more attention or what have you?" I said, "No." She said, "Because that's not how I see you."
yes.
She said, "I see you. I'm into you. It doesn't change when you get a haircut or get cleaned up or not. I'm into you." And at that moment, because I
Yes.
was willing to bring conflict to her, I thought to myself, she better not ever notice when I get a haircut moving forward, because I learned that my worth was past my exterior. I learned that my value to my woman was way past what I looked like on the outside. She was into me.
Yes.
She saw me. But it wasn't until I brought conflict to her and I spoke out on what I felt was wrong about her, and I learned what was wrong about me.